In 1683, the future of Europe hung by a single city, Vienna. Before its walls stood the greatest Ottoman army ever assembled, led by Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa Pasha. Over 100,000 soldiers, cannons shaking the earth, trenches closing in. Inside the city, starvation and disease spread. If Vienna fell, the road into the heart of Europe would lie open. And then, from the hills, a new sound rose. Thunder. For 2 months, the Ottomans bombarded Vienna without mercy. Cannons thundered day and night. Stone walls shattered, and siege trenches crept closer with every passing hour. Ottoman sappers dug beneath the fortifications, collapsing bastions and shaking the city from below. Inside Vienna, barely 15,000 defenders fought on men weakened by hunger, disease, and constant fear. The Holy Roman Empire was close to defeat, but beyond the horizon, help was coming. Imperial forces, German states, and Poland. At their head rode a king, Jan III Sobieski, the seasoned warrior king of Poland. Sobieski's elite cavalry were unlike any warriors in Europe. They were the Winged Hussars, the thunder of Europe. Armored horsemen, wielding long lances, riding massive war horses, bred for shock and speed. And on their backs, wings of feathers, not for decoration, but for terror. When they charged, the noise, the sight, and the shock broke enemy formations. They were the last great heavy cavalry of the West. Crossing mountains and forests, Sobieski's army raced to Vienna's aid. On September 11, 1683, they reached the Kahlenberg heights. Below them lay the Ottoman camp, vast, confident, and unprepared. Sobieski looked down upon the battlefield and spoke.
We came! We saw! God conquered!
The attack would begin at dawn. Morning erupted in cannon fire. German and Imperial troops attacked from the left, Polish infantry pressed from the right. All day, the Ottomans resisted, disciplined, determined, and numerous. Smoke filled the battlefield. Men collapsed from exhaustion. But as the sun began to fall, Sobieski gave the signal. From the hills thundered over 3,000 Winged Hussars, the largest cavalry charge in recorded history. 4 lines of armored horsemen descended at full speed, lances lowered, wings streaming backward in the wind. The ground shook beneath the hooves of hundreds of horses. The Hussars crashed into the Ottoman lines. Formations broke, banners fell. Panic spread through the camp. The Ottoman army collapsed. Kara Mustafa fled. The siege was broken. Vienna was saved. The defeat at Vienna marked the turning point of Ottoman expansion in Europe. From this day forward, the empire would slowly retreat, and the Winged Hussars became legend. Not just soldiers, but a storm on horseback. History remembers many battles, but only a few changed the fate of continents. And on one September evening in 1683, Europe was saved by men who rode with thunder in their wings. If stories like this bring history to life for you, support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. More battles, more legends, and more untold moments of history are coming. This is What If, where the past meets possibility.